Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Paper News 24/7, brought to you by the Paper of Montgomery County Online in living color from the paper's control room in downtown Crawfordsville. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Wednesday, May 4th, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the National Guard. There's a moment you reach deep inside yourself when you find the courage to fight through the elements and you find the strength to save a life. These are the kinds of moments you'll experience in the National Guard. If you've got it inside you, this is your time to act. Visit the Guard online at nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. In our top story today, Tuesday might have marked the first time in the 179-year history of Crawfordsville that an election was held for multiple offices and there were no contested races. The lack of contests undoubtedly contributed to a record low voter turnout. 5.6% of the 9,279 registered voters in the city. The average voter turnout for a primary election is 20%, according to Montgomery County Voter Registration Deputy Karen Douglas. Candidates Jim Morris, Tom Rule, and George Parker, all Republicans, announced they would not run after the deadline for withdrawing had passed, but they did surprisingly well on Tuesday. On Monday, Douglas said she instructed poll workers not to answer any questions from voters about who was still in the race. According to Indiana law, the county had to pay for and hold an election even though there were no contested races. Paper Trivia. It's your chance to win prizes by showing off how much you know. If you've got all the answers, just click on this tile on our homepage, go to the Paper Trivia section, answer the question correctly, and you could win. Anyone who wants to put flags on veterans' graves in Montgomery County may pick them up at the American Legion Post 72 on Monday. Please leave information including name, phone number, and name of the cemetery for Steve Middleton, 362-5791. National Train Day is coming on Saturday. That's according to Gary Vierk of the Linden Railroad Museum. Amtrak has events at many places across the United States, including Chicago. Every day the Linden Museum is open is Train Day for local folks. During the regular Sunday morning services at Mount Zion UMC, the advanced choir from North Montgomery High School will perform at the church. The musical program under the direction of Karen Fruits will be part of the worship service at 9:30 a.m. And Frank Phillips' guest this week on Frankly Speaking is Phil Good, manager of CEL&P. Frankly Speaking can be found under webcast on the top navigation bar of our website. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast, so do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice provided free 24 hours a day. Local weather with Indiana's weatherman Paul Poteet and local sports with our own Candace Rohrman are both up next.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto, at Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
Hi there from Studio B. I'm Indiana's weatherman, meteorologist Paul Poteet, with today's update for Montgomery County, sponsored by Gould Body and Paint. You need to give Diana and Don a call. They're at 364-1067, 364-1067. They're out on Waynetown Road, and it's Gould Body and Paint, where their business is a wreck. Speaking of wreck, how do I look today? I actually had somebody email yesterday to ask me, when you do webcam weather, are you wearing TV makeup? No, if this was, I would expect to look better if I were wearing TV makeup. This is au naturel. As a matter of fact, somehow I scratched my forehead doing something last weekend. So if you look real close, and if you're viewing full screen, maybe you can see that little scratch. So this is the real deal. And here is some real chill Temperatures today will continue to be at least 10 degrees below average across Montgomery County. Let me give you a close-up shot of that right now. These are the high temperatures that are expected today, around 59 in Frankfort, 57 in Seaville, 57 also in Muncie, and in Indianapolis, about 58 degrees in Fishers. There were some clouds around earlier this morning. Overall, the trend will be toward mostly sunny skies by this afternoon. Dry for Wednesday in the midday and afternoon hours, and dry for Wednesday night. Dry and clear and calm and cold. How cold is it? Check this out. There's a frost advisory out for northern Indiana. Now, that goes for this evening. That's generally speaking to the north of say Muncie, up toward Marion, north of Kokomo, up toward South Bend, includes the Fort Wayne area too. Not that we'll get off scot-free either. I think the overnight lows tonight around here will be, it looks like right about 35, 36 degrees. Checking the charts, that's what we come up with for tonight. Now, the national map today shows us an area of low pressure off to our east, and then off to the west of us, you see high pressure. It's the high pressure that I want you to concentrate on here. That's the weather maker for this evening, as that comes sliding across the state from Illinois into Indiana. That'll help to provide the clear skies, calm conditions, leading to maybe some patches of frost in the northern half of the state. As far as any severe weather today, that's going to be confined to maybe some rain in the northeast. I really don't think we're going to see any kind of severe activity at all. So there's some good news. And I can also tell you that back out to the west for today could be a little bit of snow in some of the higher elevations of Colorado and Wyoming. That rain in the northern plains will figure into our next few days with chances of showers. I think anytime after about 6, maybe 7 o'clock on Thursday evening, we've got a threat of it, and it definitely will be out there as we move toward Thursday night. And as you see there on Friday, a chance continuing, I think, just early in the day on Friday. Most of Friday will be dry, and in fact, in the 7-day forecast, we'll put it down there on your screen right now, and you can take a look for yourself. I think that we can call Friday dry, maybe an early morning shower chance then. Otherwise, the forecast for today is skies that'll become partly to mostly sunny. And afternoon high temperatures will be right around 57 degrees. 57 for today, into the mid-30s tonight. A frost advisory in the northern part of the state. Then a chance of showers and maybe some thunder by late in the day, late afternoon and evening on Thursday. High 60s, 60s again, mid-60s on Friday. Most of Friday will just be partly sunny. And right now, for the moment at least, we still have shower and thunderstorm chances on Saturday. It's about a 40% threat. Sunday looks okay, maybe a late day shower or storm in the case of Sunday. 71, same deal on Monday. Then we'll probably start a string of warmer than average days by about Tuesday of next week. How about some 80s? That's the forecast. You can get updates all day long, plus a lot of other fun stuff too. That's always on BaltBoutique.com. That's my other home here on the internet. And we'll keep you posted with the latest in Montgomery County news, weather, sports. It's all right here on Paper News 24/7.
At Zons Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zons Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zons. All backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zons today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
I'm Candace Rowan with your local sports for Wednesday. Many in Montgomery County might already believe that Crawfordsville coach John Froge is among elite status, considering he has won several sectionals, many conference titles, and the 2008 state championship. However, Coach John Froge is approaching an elite level among all state baseball coaches. Coach John Froge currently has 597 wins, only 3 shy from number 600. Before the beginning of the season, only 8 coaches had more than 600 wins. Crawfordsville will have the chance to earn their coach win number 598 tonight when they head to Danville for a 6 p.m. game. Field conditions caused more cancellations on Tuesday, even though it was a rain-free day. Crawfordsville had to postpone both their softball and baseball games at Danville because of the poor field conditions. Also, North Montgomery was forced to postpone their softball and baseball games against Lebanon as well. In other scores from Tuesday, the Southmont girls track and field team was able to win all but 3 events against Danville. The boys team not as lucky, as they were only able to win 2 field events on the night. Don't forget to follow Montgomery County Sports at The Paper Sports on Twitter. That's your local news for Wednesday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the paper in Montgomery County. For Paper News 24/7, I'm Candace Rohrman. You stay classy, Crawfordsville.